Hello, my name is Tommy Shelby, and today I'll be teaching how to pass and cradle using a lacrosse stick. I decided to do my speech on this topic today because I've been playing for a really long time, around 8 years. I've been taught by numerous coaches and camps, and today I would like to share a little what I know about the game of lacrosse with you. First, we're going to start with how to cradle. First thing you want to do, you want to get both hands on the stick. You want to get your top hand closest to the head of the lacrosse, like this, and your bottom hand, bottom of the shaft, like this. The goal of this is to make sure that your stick is in the proper position and also hold steady. With your top hand, you want to have the shaft go back and forth between your palm and the tips of your fingers while just performing a slow back and forth movement as like this. With your bottom hand, not grabbing firmly but loosely enough so the stick won't go all over the place, but also will have movement to move. You can also cradle across your shoulder. This is another way to cradle when you get into close environments, when you get close to a defender. And it looks like this. All you do is move your top hand over to your opposite shoulder. Once you're in this position, you maintain the cradle while also maintaining a loose grip on the bottom with your bottom hand. A third way to cradle is with one hand, called a one-handed cradle. And it looks like this. And what you do is you hold your stick vertical, straight up and down, with your top hand all the way up the top, closest to the head of the lacrosse stick. And you'd cradle into your chest and out of your shoulder, back and forth, while maintaining a balance with the ball and lacrosse stick. Second thing I'll be teaching you today is how to pass. So today, you want to hold your stick vertical, so you have your hand not at the top, but halfway through or a little bit lower than halfway. And a good generalization marker is the bottom of the shaft lines up with your elbow, while your elbow is 90 degrees. This is a good general area to keep your top hand when you're throwing the lacrosse stick from medium to long distance ranges. With your top hand like this, your bottom hand will secure the bottom of the shaft. With your hands still in the same position, you want to make the shaft go horizontally, so like this. You want the shaft to be lined up the same height as where your head is, while also over the shoulder of your top hand. So notice how the head is over this shoulder of my top hand. Once I'm in this position, I want to make sure that I'm holding my top hand 90 degrees, and my bottom hand firmly on the lacrosse stick. But once I'm in this position, I want to push up with my top hand while also pulling with my bottom hand. So when they both go at the same time, it will look something like this. Now over my shoulder, it looks something like that. Once you have the basics down of your hands in the right positions where they need to be, you can now line yourself up with your shoulders, your hips, and also your legs. If the target is right in front of me, I want to make sure my shoulders are aiming towards the target. My hips are also aiming towards the target, and I'm also stepping with my foot and towards the target, like as if I was throwing a football. Now once you have your hands in the right position, and your arm 90 degrees, your hand down low where it needs to be, you would point with your shoulders and your hips, take a step, and pass. At a different position, in a different area, the way it would look would be like this. Now that I shared with you what I know about the game of lacrosse, you will now know and have the right technique to throw and cradle a lacrosse stick. Thanks for watching my video, and I hope you learned something new.